How's it going, guys? Week 3, we kick things off with day 1, upper body day, and we start things off with the Pendlay row. And funny enough, I literally just messaged my coach not too long ago, and I was saying to him, like, I've been really enjoying this high rep um, kind of phase in my training at the moment. I know weights have been, I say I know, not that you guys have been judging, but for me, weights are still relatively light, but to push them for this amount of reps, I've kind of been like relishing that challenge, to be honest with you, because especially as a powerlifter, like it's very rare that you would hear, reps of 15, especially like reps of 10, but like in the compound movements that we do in competition. And that has pretty much been my training now for the last 3 weeks after my mini deload after competition. So it's just been such a nice challenge and quite a refreshing challenge as well to increase the weight week by week, but still stick to those high numbers. Because generally you'd have like a week of 12s and then a week of 10s and a week of 8s and a week of 6s. And, as the reps are going down, the weight's going up. Whereas for me, the reps are staying the same, but the weight is going up. So I've definitely been enjoying that challenge so far. And what you see here is my last set. The first set, funny enough, in the first video, I did 16 reps in the end. And then this time around, I did 15 at 80 kilos. So I feel like I could definitely do a little bit more, especially looking at my last few reps. You see that like there's not much breakdown in form. So it's been quite a nice feeling to actually just reserve some reps in the tank and then know that I can do more next time. Then we go on to the Larsens press, and this is with a reverse grip. And contrary to how I've been doing this when I first started introducing this movement to my program, I've been doing it with a close grip. But my elbow, it's not that it's been hurting or got an injury or anything like that, but I've just noticed that my elbow hasn't been normal in certain positions in particular, especially when I wake up. So I decided to go a little bit wider with my grip, and I actually felt a lot more smoother. So that was my second set, 15 reps again at 70 kilos. So yeah, definitely more in the tank. Then we move on to the accessories, a movement here that I've been trying to progress. This has become like my nemesis now. So I've got a few exercises that I've been finding it really hard to progress with. And this is now been included in the list. So just been going 5 reps each week, just trying to add a little bit more weight than the last week. And that was 5 reps at 16 kilos with the weighted pull-ups. Then out of convenience, because I was on the rack, I just thought I might as well just do this exercise before I then move on to all the other exercises. So this was the good morning with an SSB. I find it so much more easier to use this bar when performing this exercise. I know some people do it with a straight bar, but for me personally, I feel so much more comfortable doing it with this bar. Could really express a lot of range of motion whilst performing that exercise. Then we've got some good old dumbbell bench pressing. Again, 15. Everything you see here with the accessories are sets of 15. Apart from this movement here, which was the incline bicep curl. So with every week, as I said, the weight's been increasing. I've been trying to keep the repetitions the same. But with this exercise, yeah, I could only manage 10. So I did 2 sets of 10, and then I also increased the weight on the incline tricep extension as well. However, I was only able to do 10 reps, so now I know I'm going to stick to this weight, and over time I'm going to try and increase the reps each week and kind of go from there. And then we finish off with some good old abdominal training. This part of my off season, I've kind of made a pledge to myself to do abdominals, whether it be direct ab work or core work in every single session. So it's going to be very interesting to see how much I progress over the next few weeks. So definitely looking forward to hopefully not only just having some visible abs, but very, very, very strong abs as well. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you for day 2.